So, young age, childhood, primary school. I've been trying to do this video and I'm like, whoa. Every time I think, I'm like having to think, get deep, and it's hard. Especially last night, exhausted. I woke up this morning absolutely exhausted just because I was digging thoughts up, using my brain. Anyway, childhood, I was seen as an happy boy, smiling, the lad who always smiled. And if you speak to my mum, a little boy who never let go of a leg, if you didn't like letting go of her, so I think I was very clingy to mum. When it came around, her expecting me to like go and run and play straight away. I probably didn't run off down the street or in a shop at a supermarket, so she probably enjoyed that bit. So I used to smile a lot, maybe a giddy smile, maybe just a happy, playful smile, but also very attached to one person, it seems, my mum. Nursery, so must be around 3-4 year old. I do have some memories, I dug them up, and the only memories which come are outside. So there was like 3 concrete lumps, stone block cement lumps sort of in the ground, which you run over, I guess. Well, I used to. It used to be, I think, a smile on my face, giddy, and they were probably the same height as me. And you run up them and run down them, run up them, run down them, run up and run down them. There was like a tarmac playground, loads of lines on, and like I said, I remember the outside, I remember running lines, maybe stakes and ladders, kind of patting on my floor or something, and just a smile on my face. Don't remember other people, other children, or necessarily teachers, would you call, or anything, but I just remember running, a smile on my face, probably a little bit giddy, when my mum used to come and collect me. Although she said I was always by her side, I'd always run up and down these little lumps first before we could get out of the playground and go home. I haven't got a clue what the inside of the nursery looked like. I've got a clear view, I could draw the outside, the playing area of the nursery, the outside area, but inside I haven't got a clue. No, next door was the primary school I went to, with a gate which actually led to it, and it was like quite a big gate, and it was like, I guess a new adventure was next door, something big. Don't think it was scary, because I think all you heard was either quietness or loads of children playing. All you heard was playing, I think. So yeah, them are the memories really. Like I said, very young, was smiling, giddy, running up and down an hill, the lumps at the nursery. Maybe I won't go back and have a go, I don't know. But yeah, signs of any mental health issues, I haven't got a clue. Don't know. I would say, personally, I probably wouldn't understand them at that age, right? But I don't think my family would have said. So there was a move on to primary school, first day of primary school. I do actually remember I cried my eyes out, sat on my teacher's knee, and my mum left me there, and yeah, primary school was about, the early years was about playing, sandpit, as in an indoor one, water wheel and stuff like that, plasticine, and we did, the early years again, I can remember, like I say, reading and words and stuff, but it was mainly, like I say, fun in playing. I'm not sure if at this very early age I was football mad. I'm not sure where that was, but like I say, it was outside of a playground again. It was running, just run, move about, smile on your face, moving. And every day look forward to getting a free bottle of milk, which you pop a straw through, drink it as quick as you could. Oh, it's all gone, what another. I think I used to always try to, if there was a spare one, I'd have a smile on my face, I guess. And I think, I'm sure I used to get a spare one quite often, but it didn't matter because we got a new one the next day. Every day we got a milk. So yeah, moving through the primary school years, all the teachers in the lower levels were ladies, women, and the last 2 years of primary school were men. So I think they're a bit more sensitive in the lower layers. Then, like I said, the two guys were stricter. I had a, like I said, class of 30 children, I guess, 20 something children, keeping them together. Although I don't necessarily remember much hardcore learning, so to say, going on. I remember definitely going every break, every lunchtime, football. Learning about scoring goals, or I wanted to score goals, pointless staying at the back. Like call me lazy, I used to learn about it. So yeah, it was like I said, score goals, and I would connect with the people who wanted to play football. They would be my friends, and I've always seemed to connect to or held on to one person mainly as a friend. Sort of tend to be someone who I played football with because that was our connection. So that was someone I could trust, I guess. Someone someone wanted to be close to, so we could get to play football as soon as lessons finished and it was a break or lunch. I'd sit next to my football pal, one in particular, all the way through primary school, and when it came to learning, it was like the English stuff or writing or something which I guess wasn't explained very well by a teacher, I had my football pal look over and say, just let me look what you're doing, and I'd sort of like, I guess not copy, but understand what the question was by seeing what he had wrote and what he was doing, when I just didn't get anytime. I just didn't get what the question was. What do I write? There's a teacher there, she's got a lot of children, there was no support, no help. So again, I used to, like I say, my football friend, look what he was doing, and then I would be able to put something together from seeing what was being done in maths, the sciencey sort of things, and creative things. I was good. I was fine. I could do it myself because I think quite clearly whether you made this mistake or what to do, it's in front of you. You can sort of try to work it out yourself. It wasn't making something up. It was actually to a certain extent factual. And within maths, as well, the teachers would tend to go through every step of what was asked. So whether it was times table or whether it was actually more detailed stuff, it was explained more. Whereas within especially the English side of it, things just wasn't explained. I just didn't get it. Explain it to me, give me the help and support, and I could normally do it. Or, like I said, look at my friend. Talking about the English in my younger years, especially in my primary years, I had speech therapy. I struggled a bit. I was taken out of class a few times by this woman, whether she was from some sort of psychological, some sort of profession. She wasn't from the school. She'd come in and I'd taken out of class a few times. She'd speak to me, and I think I tried to just answer short answers. I just want to get back to the class because I was taken out of class, didn't know why, and I just want to get back and get my head down and not be asked questions about something I didn't know about. But yeah, no, primary school was good. It was consistent. You had the same teacher through the full school year, so you had the same classroom. So you went, and although, like I said, when things didn't get explained proper or I didn't get it, I always had my football friend next to me to to have a look what they were doing. Like I said, football. Even the sports at primary school, we used to love it when it was sunny because we used to go out and play either rounders or softball, any sort of games, indoor games. And like I say, I was fascinated on the ball, whether it was football scoring a goal, whether it was ball catching it, or hitting it, or chasing it, and just getting out, just moving. Again, always happier, better running about, chasing than standing still, socialising. Not sure how much socialising you do as a child, but I didn't. Not, like I said, I might stand about, but the talking, communication, again, nothing more. Like I say, the thing which I guess which got me through primary school, not got me through because I didn't necessarily worry too much because it wasn't as much of a strain, was football. We got football. The last 2 years of primary school were a lot harder with 2 male teachers who were more stricter, and I guess the work got a bit more getting you ready for going to secondary school, a bit more intense and harder, a bit quieter sitting down. So you'd have to try to struggle, try to obviously look at a football mate and try to get me going, but it was harder to do that when you had a stricter teacher looking over you. In the last year, my football friend who I've gone through school with, I've actually got a kitten here trying to attack the camera. So yeah, he went on holiday for the first year, so started school, could I sit on my own and save a table next to him, and a week or 2 weeks of school be stuck, new teacher, new classroom. I couldn't. I had to find so I found someone else to sit next to, not necessarily a football friend, just I guess the person who was there and there was a seat, and that was tough. Like I said, it was change, a different person sitting next to, and he wasn't necessarily a football friend, and it wasn't easy to just let me have a look at whether he thought I was cheating or what, or whether he understood what I was doing. It was harder to try and get help from him, or not help, let me have a look what he's doing. And like I said, so I struggled a lot more than with obviously sitting next to a new person. And again, the classroom was quiet. I didn't have the support I needed to get through it, so it was tough, but it wasn't necessarily the end of the world. But yeah, I think there was routine in the primary school, like I say, one teacher, one classroom, sitting next to one friend, football friend, apart from the last year. And like I say, I needed more support to understand, because I'm very intelligent, but it's getting my brain to work to a certain extent. I sort of go blank. But yeah, so that's it. And like I say, it's at no point did I realise that I had any sort of mental health issue, any sort of real learning difficulties, as in acknowledged. But like I say, if you guys have got any similar, then message me and let me know, talk, and like I say, I'll go through more detail about other stuff and what's helped.